I noticed that a problem I had, was that I would say I was motivated, but I was never truly motivated. I would say I wanted, but I never really wanted it. I would always pretend like I wanted this thing, but I never really wanted the thing. Only thing I really liked to do was look at the videos of other people doing it and pretend like that would give me my motivation. But all that does is release dopamine out of my brain, which is why I watch all these videos of other people living out their dreams, of other people working hard, pretending like that's me, wishing that was me, wishing I had the ambition and the discipline that they did. I would watch Andrew Tate videos, a Iman Ghazi video, Tristan Tate or Wes Watson, whatever video it was, David Goggins. I would watch all these videos, pretend like this is motivation, pretend like I'm working, get motivated, do something for about 30 minutes. After that, I'm not doing nothing, and I'm back to doing whatever the fuck I was doing, jerking off or whatever. This is what a lot of you guys are doing. You're pretending like you're working, but you're not. You're not locked in, bro. Stop lying to yourself. Everybody can see that you saying you're locked in is bullshit. Watching the Andrew Tate video is not being locked in. That's just you wasting your time. Get to work. You're still out of shape. You're still skinny. You're not working hard enough. You're not doing what you have to do on a daily basis to be in the spot you want to be at. The brain gets dopamine from repeating its dreams, from having dreams of a better life, but it doesn't get dopamine from actually working on those dreams. So you're just getting cheap dopamine. You're doing the same thing that you would be doing if you were eating sugar or drinking or alcohol or smoking weed or watching porn it's the same cheap dopamine you get from those activities that you get from looking at your dreams, bro. You just like watching other people do it. You're a cuck to motivational content. That's what you are. You're just a cuck to motivational content. Watching other people do what you said you want to do. Thinking you're him when you're not really him. Thinking you're locked in when you're not really locked in. You're going to find yourself 5-10 years from now in the same spot, waking up in the morning, watching another motivational edit, saying today's the day I'm going to change my life. 45 minutes later, you're not motivated no more because you relied on motivation, and now you're back to square one. The problem is you keep relying on motivation, bro. You need discipline. You need a strict regimen. You need Jesus in the middle of that. And around Jesus, you have a disciplined regimen that is obedient to what his purpose is for you. And if you do that, you'll never stop. Because every time you stop, every time you think about quitting, you'll get convicted. You think people can't see that you just bullshitting, bro? You think people can't see that? I see it from a mile away. When someone tells me that they're locked in with the gym, I know they're bullshitting. I would see some results. I wouldn't even have to see results. It could be 2 weeks. You won't see results in 2 weeks. But I'll look at him and know if he's locked in by the way he says it, by the confidence he says it with. Or if he's just trying to play with my emotions, trying to make me feel like he's a good person. I used to do that shit all the time. I used to say I was doing all these things just so other people would think I was doing something. I didn't care. I didn't care about me. I cared about what other people thought of me. I cared about other people thinking I was locked in. I didn't care about actually being locked in myself. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep complaining? Are you going to keep wasting your time? Are you going to keep picking up the bad habits? Like, bro, drop the bad habits. Drop the distracting habits. Drop the girl that's taking away your time, making you fall into lust, taking away your attention. Drop the weed that you're smoking every day. You're smoking 4 or 5 blunts a day, wasting all your money on this bullshit. You're controlled by a substance. Drop the alcohol and the friends and the party. Drop all of it. Lock in, bro. You don't need none of that shit in your life. I'm having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and he's asking me, hey, what do I do for fun? Because I'm telling him I don't drink, I don't smoke. All I do is go to the gym. I don't watch no porn. I don't fall into my lust. I'm on semen retention. And he's thinking I'm a nut job. He's like, what do you do for fun? I'm like, this is my fun. My fun is the grind. But his fun and his dopamine he gets from external shit, which is why he hates his life. If you keep getting your fun from external activities, cheap dopamine, you're gonna hate your life. If you don't get it from within you, if you don't get it from hard work, if you don't get it from sweat, blood, and tears, you'll never be fulfilled with yourself. And that's why you're insecure. That's why you hate yourself. That's why you pretend like you're doing something when you watch a motivational video. I'm going to leave everybody with that, man. Thank y'all for watching. Follow me on Instagram at official spider. Sorry, at spider official, SPIDA OFFICAL.